afternoon. This is Jim Lakey with news and announcements for St. John and Maxville, Kansas, broadcasting on cable channel 3, and for all of Stafford County on sandylandcenter.org, our website. Today is Wednesday, it's the 14th of January. It's 44 degrees at the bank at noontime, and we're having interesting weather this week. Today, partly cloudy with a high of 45. Thursday, flurries and 28 for the high. And then Friday, back again, partly cloudy and 47. And the weekend is much better, partly cloudy and 52 on Saturday, and partly and sunny and 50 on Sunday. We have no birthdays or anniversaries to announce today. Now, following this part of the news broadcast, we'll have a special report and congratulate the St. John News, who has become the county newspaper. So we have a special interview with Terry Spradley. And then after that, we have a special report, and Chief Sonny Ralston is presenting a brand new super camera, extra high tech, to the Shepherd Center and Channel 3 station. And so Channel 3 and the Shepherd Center thank Chief Ralston for that presentation, and you'll be able to see that if you just stay tuned right after the interview with the newspaper. And then finally, after the 6:30 news, the First Methodist Church service from last Sunday will be shown. When it came time to try to show that last Sunday at 6 o'clock, we were unable to get it to work, and so we rebroadcast the service from the week before. And some people have particularly wanted to make a video copy or do something with the service from last Sunday, and so we're running it again after the 6:30 news tonight. So stay tuned for all of that after 6:30. We have some scheduled events at the schools in St. John. Today at 8 in the morning, Scholars Bowl against Spearville. At 7 in the evening, there's a financial meeting. Then on Thursday at 5:45, there's junior high basketball at home against Otis Bison. And on Friday, high school basketball against Larned. And I believe that is away at Larned. And then on Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning, we have a prom parents basketball tournament taking place at the school. Then the week of January 19th, which starts with Martin Luther King Day, our trash would be one day later than usual. So that's not this week, but next week. And also next week, not this week, on Wednesday, January the 21st, Vicki Town, the storyteller, will be presenting an after-school activity from 3:30 to 5 at the St. John Recreation Committee. And now all we have left are the menus that we've got for the St. John schools. Today they're having Salisbury steak. On Thursday, cheese quesadilla. And on Friday, ham and cheese sandwich. The Sunflowers are having ham and beans today. Country fried steak and gravy on Thursday, and on Friday, beef chop suey. And that's all the announcements I have. Stay tuned for those special reports and broadcasts. The word of the day is this: some minds are like concrete, all mixed up and permanently set. This is Jim Lake making the St. John News, the paper of record for the county as well as for the city. And so congratulations, Terry. We're glad that you're the county newspaper now. And what do you think was things that you've done that people before you haven't been able to do to convince the county that the St. John News should be the county newspaper?
Mostly intimidation, I think.
Mostly intimidation.
No, you know, Julianne and I have both put a lot of work into the paper now. We try to make an effort to get out and actually cover the stories, not just a clearinghouse for press releases. And we're trying to get as much, you know, we do, I think we do a good job with St. John. We're working better with Maxville, and we want to expand. You know, we cover a little bit in Stafford. We're getting more over there. I don't want to go in there because they have their own newspaper, but we still hit them some. And we're trying to include Hudson, Radium, Seward as much as we can. But I also think one of the big things was the fact that our distribution were available for purchase in Maxville and Stafford, and I think that was something that the commissioners looked at. And then they both said that we're doing two of the three, so we're doing a good job with the paper. So I think that had a lot to do with it too. And I think the community helps a lot. I mean, we've had a lot of backing from St. John as far as people getting me press releases. You know, I have great photographers, Kenny Miller over at Maxville. Gets me good coverage of the Maxville games that helps our paper look really good. We've got Brenda here in town, Dick Smith, a few others. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. Send me an email, tell me who I forgot. Joel Miller, they all contribute to the paper, makes it look good. And we've got, you know, our helpers out at the Leisure Center and stuff. And we've got May that writes our 90s Club stuff. Dixie does our leisure living. So all that helps a good flavor for the paper. And it gives us some coverage, and then we try to get the good feature stories on there and cover you guys when we can.
Well, I know that since that happened, just everybody I've talked to has really been happy about it, and they thought it was well deserved. And I've had a lot of people say great things about you, and I won't quote everything that people have said about the paper, but mostly it's good. And I haven't run into an editor of a small town paper who gets to so many events so quickly. And if we find out about something, and about the time that we check up on it, we're already seeing pictures that you got. So anyway, congratulations from the Shepherd Center and Channel 3.
Thank you.
And it's a well-deserved and great thing that you're doing, and we appreciate it.
Good. I suppose before I go, I should plug our new website. We're going online with the newspaper now. It's a free site, and it's going to be sjnewsonline.com. So we've got the new website, we've got the county paper, and as you can see, I'm taking the day off to celebrate by raking up dog food.
All right.
It's a good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jim, I'd like to present this camera to the Shepherd Center on behalf of the Ralston family. We decided that since my wife passed away, that we wanted to make some kind of donation that would help the Shepherd Center. And in making some inquiries, we understood you needed a camera, and so we have decided to donate this in memory of my wife.
Well, thank you very much, Chief Ralston. This is quite a thing. They usually aren't going to let me touch it.
Yeah.
But this has a 60 gigabyte hard drive, and I can't remember all the other good things. But this is incredible.
It's state of the art.
When
It
you
is
think
really
a 60 gigabyte hard drive.
It's really going to make an improvement in our work at the Shepherd Center. So we felt that this would be a real just cause.
Well, we really appreciate it, and this puts us actually ahead now of anybody else on the cable system in what the clarity and the quality and the high-tech signal that we put out. Before we got this, we were already a couple of months ahead of everybody else, but when we get this going, this is going to put us ahead of everybody. And we're going to have such a signal that you won't believe. So I hope all you folks out there will start watching Channel 3 more, because you're really going to see some great things because of this camera. And we'll probably have to have a special place to lock this up, you know, maybe sell tickets for people to come in and see it, because just if you see the lens on this is incredible. This really is an incredible camera. And the Shepherd Center thanks you very much.
You're more than welcome.
We
We're
appreciate
proud
it.
to do it.
Everything you do for the Shepherd Center, and especially this.
Okay.